This is the cloud-based Code Composer Studio, or CCS Cloud, and I've just, I guess, uploaded a couple example programs, and one of these, all of these are about the real-time operating system, and this particular one, it's about memory, which I thought was a very interesting place to start. So, it shows you the different libraries that it includes and stuff like that. It still has the same basic structure as most programs, except this one also has initialization. So it calls, a driver initialization. It has different threads. This one constructs some heaps that it uses for the memory, and it has a BIOS start. So it has a real operating system on this, and this particular one, has some logs that it gives as system printfs, and when you run it, it'll go through these different things, and you can kind of match, when things are happening through that. So if I debug it right now and put it on my actual board, it should pop up in the output. Well, after I click resume, all these system printfs. So yep, obviously compiled and worked. So now I'm going to show you where you can actually find this code, because it's not exactly intuitive, I think, or at least it wasn't for me. Here's TI's website. If you wanted to get that CCS, you would just go to ti.com, then click login or create account. If you're a new user, it's free. You just create accounts, and then you can use a lot of the different things that they have, including that cloud-based CCS. Now, if you're going, you want to use the SDK that I was talking about, you want to go to this link, and the one that I was looking at specifically was for the MSP432P4, which is the Launchpad board. And examples, I have the red kit, and I was thinking of the real-time operating system, or the system BIOS, because I wanted to learn about that. Here's memory, and if you want it, I'm using the CCS, you can click the three dots next to it and import to CCS Cloud IDE. Click that, and your account, it'll put it straight into there, and then you can load it straight up, and it's pretty straightforward. Once you get to that program, though, you have to do some installations, and but if you follow the steps that it gives you, it's a painless thing to do. Alright, other than that, there's a couple cool things I found in here. I think it was a Simple Link SDK plugins. You can also get a voice detection plugin, some other actuators. I'm not quite sure what these other ones do, but voice detection is pretty clear. You can get, it can recognize your voice. Of course, there's hardware involved in this, and you have to plug in a bunch of different things. Same goes with a lot of these other examples, like, well, none of these, I think. But if you go into the drivers, you can have things like an SD card. Now it asks you to use this example booster pack, but any SD card plugged into the right pins, it will still work with that one too. Of course, you have to have something that connects it. Alright, yeah, so the same goes with this. Well, I'm using the TI, so I would recommend using that as well. And you can also click on this and import it to your cloud. So all these examples can painlessly be put into your your programming environment.